Happy Mother's Day. Let's go for a drive. Get my fitness on. The little gray steering wheel is at the top there, which means it's ready. Should be able to be there by 3:29. It's currently 3:04. And I got 3 sticks on this whole 2018. Pull this one right here. That turns that to blue. Now, everything. It put a turn signal on. They got out of the parking lot. Interesting. It thought about it, but it eventually went on its own. I didn't have to give it any gas at all. It's got its turn signal on to turn right here. Very good. Don't want to spill my drink. It will go ludicrous speed whenever it wants to. Ludicrous speed. Meow. Happy Mother's Day. Love you, Mama. Uh-oh. I got to touch the steering wheel. There it goes. Cup holder, engage. Come on, cup holder. Close enough. Let's use the other stick right here, small, to bring the steering wheel down a little bit so you can see what's going on here. There you go. As long as I got the blue steering wheel, we are being driven. We're still on 12.6.4, but I've had at least 4 updates since I got that update. And it keeps saying minor improvements. We're going to be using a fleet of Cybertrucks for our security. It's pretty badass. There is our Tesla semi-factory. Takes the semi out front. It was looking like it was completely done, and then they started building this whole big front thing to it. So I wonder what's going on there. There's a speed bump right here, and the car doesn't see it. These small speed bumps aren't too bad, I guess. Let's see if it sees the next one. I feel like I have it in hurry mode based on the fact that we're going 5 over the speed limit. Well, 4 now. Alright, it says there's a speed hump coming. The car slows down for itself. Whoa, yeah, perfect. Slows down for speed bumps, usually. Unless they're too small, apparently. There's the semi. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I did not get a whole lot of sleep last night. Or earlier today. But, believe it or not, this is me with no makeup on. Just crawled out of bed. Not bad. Last 2 days have been pretty nice at work. We had some changes, some business needs, and moved people around. We got a bunch of new people from other lines that were trying to train how to do it our way. This thing, I feel like, just went up last night. Jeez. And then there's the factory on top of the hill. Not sure what that is, but yeah, we got lots of improvements coming to the, what do we call this? Sparks. We're on Electric Avenue right now. Electric Avenue. Somebody's having fun stacking trucks. Black garbage bag. The car was not afraid of it. It's not afraid. Here comes a Tesla Semi. Cool, cool, cool. $35 and we're going 45. It knows it. Let's slow down a little bit. There you go. We're slowing down for the turn all on its own. Excellent. Did not stop for this right turn lane that had a red light to turn. I'm not very familiar still. Another Tesla Semi. Woo-hoo. I'm not really concerned about it. I'm a little concerned that we're going 48 now in a 35. Hurry mode is not gonna get you out of a ticket. You cannot explain to the police officer that you were in hurry mode. That's why. So there have been people casually passing police officers on the highway or whatever in hurry mode, not paying attention to who they're passing. I'm not one of them yet, so that's good at least. So hurry mode takes in lots of factors. Very, very, very many factors. I don't know them all. But I'm pretty sure, according to my literature I read, we are in standard mode. It finally decided to tell me. And it knows the speed limit is 70, and we are increasing speed to 70. Took the on-ramp all on its own. Got it signaled to get onto the highway. One of the factors with hurry mode, well, with full self-driving in general, I think there's offsets and stuff in the menus. What percentage you're willing to go over the speed limit if traffic is also going over the speed limit. So it usually, it says, it takes into account like the flow of traffic, which is a law that you cannot violate the flow of traffic. So if traffic is all going 20 miles over the speed limit, the car will gladly go 20 miles over the speed limit with everyone else going 20 miles over the speed limit. One of the viewers of the channel was really freaked out that I like to cross my legs when I'm driving. It's like, how am I going to hit the brakes right now if something happened? I'm dead. Whoa. This car can respond in milliseconds to anything that it sees and thinks is a threat. And the car, if you can't tell, my windshield is pretty dirty. The car needs a car wash very, very badly. If anything gets like one of those little bug splatters, just happens to be right on the camera, which there's 3 cameras right there, pointing outward. There's a long distance camera, a wide shot camera, and then the regular camera in the front. And then we have side cameras. I got one on the pillar, one on the other pillar, and I also have one on the fender, one on the other fender, and I have one in the rear, which is that one there. So even at standard mode, we are going almost 10 over on the highway due to traffic flow, which everyone is passing me, if you haven't noticed. At this point, I could casually get passed by a police officer. While I'm still going 11 over the speed limit. But the police have the right to do whatever they want to, so watch out. I'm like, even holding my phone right here. Seems how my camera mounts all suck. Let me know in the comments below what the best camera mount is. I would like to be able to show, the visualization. This is a 2018 Model S, and this is what it looks like. Don't know what to tell you. Software. 132,000 miles. We're still getting about 200 miles per full charge. And last time I topped off to get here to work was $14 at the supercharger. Don't think. Letters. Supercharging tips. Okay. So we do a lot of work with our hands at work, and I probably have full-blown carpal tunnel in both hands. But I think the phone is still upright. We'll find out. Find the fastest supercharger. Filtered by 3 volts in navigation. Navigate to the supercharger. Battery will precondition for faster charging. Arrive with 20% battery or less, and will maximize the charging rate, how fast you can actually take the power. Leave space between cars, because neighboring stalls may share power. It's not necessarily true on all of them, so I guess don't freak out. If you are having a slow charging speed, feel free to move. But trying to be mad at somebody for parking next to you, get over it. Move your car after charging. Congestion fees may apply. Obviously, there's like 18 spaces, Don't park exactly right next to somebody. That's just common sense. But if you're not in a big hurry and the parking spot you want looks nice and it's where it is, I don't care. Take it. If you mess up my charging speed, I'll move if I can. If you're happy with your charging speed, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Looks like Mount Rose still has plenty of snow on top of it. Oh man, I am upside down. Ha. That's neat. Now either we really are upside down or I fixed it. The cameraman sucks. Thinking about organizing a J-Rocker party in the desert. We could hit up the hot springs. You could I'll climb up one of these mountains. You could go fishing. We got plenty of rivers around here, little creeks. What else we got? We have a dirt track bike, like for dirt bike racing. Literally right next door to my property, my ranch out there. It has not been terrible. I think they're far enough away that you can just barely hear their little chainsaw two-stroke engines or whatever they're running. Wee, wee, wee. And it's not very often. It is probably one of the best things I love about my new area that I'm living. The sound of, like, I don't know, cars driving by constantly, like at my last house, isn't there. You hear the wind, and if the wind's not blowing, you won't hear anything. Or you will literally be able to hear the cricket, the grasshopper at your feet. Or over by the shipping container, probably. I don't know. It's, speaking of the shipping container, it's neat. One of the most difficult things that I've had to figure out here in the desert is the extreme temperature changes from day to night. And it's neat that if you're sitting out there enjoying the sunset and it's starting to cool down, all of a sudden you'll hear a big ding. It's the shipping container, like, cooling down enough that it contracts wherever there's a bulge at, apparently. Signaling all on its own to get over. It passed that guy. You know, like, this car is driving like there's a human driver. I know it's not a human driver, and I'm supposed to be paying 100% attention. I am the supervisor for this full self-driving event right now. And if anything goes wrong, I am legitimately 100% at fault. That being said, look at this. It's trying to get me on the strikeouts. I gotta really pay attention now. When it starts showing more and more red steering wheels, it's kind of a random thing to make sure you're paying attention. So I feel like I'm a great supervisor. I've only had a couple minor injuries. Like, if you're in a parking space and you're next to a curb, that's a really bad place to engage full self-driving. You need to make sure you park far away from curbs. And one of the biggest problems with my stay here in Nevada has been my tires. Finding potholes, finding curbs, hitting speed bumps at way too fast. In one of the early versions of the full self-driving, it was not slowing down or doing anything for speed bumps. It was just going full blast over them. And the car totally smoked itself on the worst speed bumps ever in Reno at one of the places that's got Planet Fitness by it. Look at all these cars. What's the car gonna do? Car totally smoked the speed bump so fast. I was surprised I didn't have a runaway battery event. But it luckily just took it all out on my tires. Totally cracked one of my winter tire rims. Like, it didn't even give me the gray one, it was just all red. It knows that that little motorcycle just cut in front of me. It sees the motorcycle. Oh, he signals. We're taking the exit. So yeah, I cracked a rim on a speed bump, and then in one of my videos that I did, the car would not. There's a red light, and we're still going for it. Okay, I'm going to get a car wash. So I just hit the brakes to take the car out of full self driving. And now it's all on me. How about full hours you want? I'll go get them. Now I'm completely driving illegal. I feel, because you're not supposed to drive while holding on to that phone. Even though I'm holding onto the phone just to record. I put it in full self-driving laws. And one thing that car washes do have a problem with is sucking water in. We're on the street. If you put it in biodefense mode, we're just gonna recycle the cabin air now. And it won't suck water into the filter. Yay! I'm sure they fixed that design issue, but there were some early Model 3s that definitely had some problems like that. The trees are putting out their seeds already. Let the pollination begin. What is going on here? What if I can just go through the other lane, the non-member lane? It's pretty windy out there. The car sees the person. The gate went up. I have no idea what the car's gonna do here, so I better get my foot ready. Whoa, 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 just in case. What does the car think it should do? The car is not going. Right. Tell it. Just maybe go. Just a little bit. You can do it. Ah. I didn't feel like the car was gonna stop for the gate, so I stopped. Also, you're going to want to raise your suspension all the way to the top, but I have mine already set to very high, and it's geofence active. It already raised itself for the car wash. Some cars actually have a car wash mode that you can use. Another way to do it, if you don't have this button right here, auto defense mode, you can just turn off all the air for the car wash. It's a lot quieter too. A really important car wash tip. In Teslas, at least, leave your seatbelt on until they come up with a way to um, until they come up with a way to like disable that. It's kind of annoying, but it's for your safety. To put it in neutral on my old car, I just push up slightly on the stick. Slightly. Not a full. So there's full up, there's full down, and there's slightly up. But it's interesting. It didn't acknowledge any of those commands without my foot on the brake. Didn't know. However, if I take my seatbelt off and the car detects that it's rolling, it will automatically put itself in park. Also, there's seat sensors. So, some people are calling it Raptor mode. Rapture? Yeah. Word on the street. The seat sensors, if they don't detect you're in the seat, the car will also come to a stop. If you're just rolling, it's gonna stop pretty quick. I've not tried it while you're like actually driving yet. I've came a lot out of my seat, but I think most of my pressure was still on there. I'm not sure where the weight sensor is. I don't even know if mine has it. But yeah, in a car wash, if you are, trying to wash your car, then, like, if I'm crawling out of my seat, if I take my seatbelt off, it was going to put itself in park. Because it thinks that I got out of the seat and the car is rolling and nobody's in control. Now, I don't know if car wash mode would actually fix that. Let me know in the comments below if you have car wash mode on your car. Activate car wash mode. Sentry mode not available. I didn't want sentry mode, I wanted car wash mode. Activate biodefense mode. Biodefense mode engaged. I really like this guy. I feel like I should give him $5 or something. Oh man, I got like 2, 3. There's 20. 1, 2, 3. So obviously, if you're going through the car wash and the car puts itself in park because it thinks you came out of the seat, it's gonna be a bad time. Pretty cool Corvette. Pretty cool Corvette. I've never actually used the full service detail option. I get one free full service detail every month. I've had this car for, well, I've been out here for almost 2 years now, year and a half easy. I want to say I got a membership here shortly after I moved here. I started working at least at Tesla. I've never been into Sierra Sids. New members get up to $100 in free play. Just never really had much fun with wasting money on video games. I mean, at least with like the video games, you pay extra money, you could like get a better weapon or something, win the game. But here, paying extra money to push a button and watch some flashing lights, and it tell you, you didn't win. Sorry about your luck. Suppose I could take my seatbelt off now, and I could dig through my dirty laundry down there and find my gym bag. Get my stuff ready for gym, but yeah, not too worried about it. We got sitting on pretty good time at 3:37. My alarm goes off at 4:05 to tell me that I need to get ready for work. Work starts officially at 6 p.m. for me. The earliest I can clock in is 5:40. I try to always clock in around 5:45. Totally should be cleaning that window. Got a free hand. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you're interested in J Rocker Palooza. Maybe we can make it an annual event. But I think either a winter party, camping. So prepare to camp in the desert. It's not really helping out too much. Back to the J Rocker Palooza party. Usually it's really frowned upon to have any kind of fires in the desert. But we do have a little fire pit thing, and as long as we're trying to be really super careful, there's not a whole lot to burn down where I live. Just could burn the wheat fields, I guess. The cows would be mad at us. or whatever the heck they're eating out there. I don't think it's wheat. I think it's just natural shrubberies and stuff. This guy is using the vacuum hose. There's a vacuum hose right there. Sweet. I should use the vacuum hose. Could I vacuum up all that dirt and stuff? Yeah. Too lazy. I appreciate that he's given it a solid effort to clean all that nastiness back there. A lot of people just walk by it. They don't care. It's important to stay hydrated. Launch viewer. Is it working? Is it working? I said launch viewer. 2018 slow computer. Navigate. Dash cam. Dash cam. This was on May 2nd. For some reason, I honked the horn. Here we are, driving through a construction zone. You see all the other cameras. Oh yeah, person on a bike on the highway. That's what this was. Person on a bike, the side of the road, coming up. There they are. Person on a bike on what I call one of the busiest roads that we have. Here's one in Winnemucca on April 30th. I decided to save this incident for some reason. Here's the dunes. We go hang out at the dunes if you guys want to run around in some sand dunes. So usually when I honk the horn, there was something going on before, so. I know at least once, maybe twice, the car has totally decided that it wants to pass over a double yellow line if someone's going too slow. And maybe this was that. But I'm not sure. Other than just capturing a very cloudy day near our property in Winnemucca. There it goes. Yep. The car started to go over the double yellow line just right there. It was going to pass this person. And the car learns from human behavior. And I've seen semi trucks pass over the double yellow line in this area on the highway. Because I think that there it was again, it was starting to go over. And this guy's like trying to get over for me. He's like, "Are you going to pass me for real, bro? It's a double yellow line. You're in that big of a hurry?" No, I'm not. I think I was trying to put it in chill mode too. So, yeah, that was that one. April 19th, Fernley. Let's see what we have there. Semi truck constantly going way over the white line. Like, are you trying to throw rocks at me? Semi truck drivers, let me know in the comments below. WTF. Just all the time. If I would have been on the side of the road, or if anybody would have, when that guy decided just to go all the way over, like, what the hell? Here's another one in Sparks, April 18th. Let's see what I thought was important there. Full self-driving again. Car is just handling its own. There's another person on a bike. People are biking on this busy ass highway. There's a person walking right next. There's a person walking on the side in the middle of the freaking highway. Like, what is going on, guys? This was an interesting one. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, sir. You have a nice and wonderful day.
You too. All right. I would put it back in full self-driving, but it looks like our navigation got canceled for some reason. Navigate to Planet Fitness. Let's see here. There are 2 Planet Fitnesses. Silver State Plaza is not a Planet Fitness. Let's go here. It's over there. Good job. We're here. It's a no turn on red. Stop. I'm gonna hit the 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 stop. Nope, I did not hit the stop. It's a green light for somebody else. It's not for us, bro. It's not for us. Green light is not for us. Even though there's nobody there, the green light is for bicycles. And guess what? There's no bicycles. But I can't go. No right turn on red. I know, the car dinged because the lights turned green, but it is not green for me. No, you can't go. Hell no, you can't go. All right, now we can go. 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 Now we can go, because we gotta have lights and control. We can't just use common sense. I couldn't have just looked and saw that there was no bicycles. The car's thinking, should I get over? Should I get over? Should I get over? The car's doing it all on its own. Like, what do I do? What do I do? The car ultimately decided to stay in this lane. Let's see if it chose wisely. In the past, it really does like to be in that center lane at this point for some reason, but you could totally turn right here, right now. Right here, right now. To get into this massive, crappy parking lot with crazy entrances, crazy exits, crazy speed bumps, crazy parking lot spaces, curbs galore, and some of the biggest speed bumps you'll ever see in your life. It's like monster truck madness speed bumps. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. All right. Maybe we shouldn't park in the farthest parking spot, but all right, we're gonna see if we can back this thing up. To give me primo leaving opportunity. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Car's still not auto parking. Perfect. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get my Planet Fitness on. Checking out the hydro bed. The hydro beds are awesome. Hand is completely numb. Gonna have to do some spider stretches. Hopefully the shower is nice and warm. 3:52. It's a little bit past our estimated time of arrival, but we made it. Hopefully the video wasn't too traumatic for you. Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.